Hi Class Pointers, I'm Sarah from Inkno. Before we get started, you might see a little red button with the word subscribe on it right below this video. If you do, go ahead and click on that. That way you'll have easy access to all of ClassPoint's videos. If your button is gray and says unsubscribe, thank you so much for your continued support. Department and faculty meetings should be planned with the same care that lessons are planned. Without it, meetings won't be valuable or productive. In typical meetings, both online and in person, we love the fact that you can raise a hand in agreement, give a thumbs up, or send a heart for support. It doesn't exactly encourage a place for more interactivity and engagement. Instead, go ahead and use ClassPoint to take those interactions and engagement features one step further. Providing the opportunities for staff feedback and staff engagement brings a more successful meeting with more collaboration, learning, and a sense of community. A meeting with these clear goals and intentional activities will bring value for all the parties that are attending. There are lots of different ways to add ClassPoint into your meetings, but in today's video, we're going to go over 6 of them. Before we get started, if you are not familiar with the interactive PowerPoint add-in that ClassPoint is, go ahead, take a look at any of these videos that are down and linked below. Start your meetings off strong with some icebreaker questions. These icebreakers will get your audience warmed up and more comfortable sharing for the rest of the meeting. With ClassPoint, this can be easily done with a word cloud or an image upload question type. Both of these question types allow for easy viewing of the responses from your whole entire audience. Or you could even do a little mini quiz with ClassPoint's competition mode. Then for an added fun, you can even provide the winner with a perk at the end of your meeting. These icebreaker questions allow you to start with something light before getting into the heavier topics that might come up later in your meeting. When meeting with your staff, it's always a good idea to touch base with the emotions of the workplace. You can check in with them, see how they're doing. What's going well? What are they struggling with? Do any changes need to be made? You can use any of ClassPoint question types for this. For example, you could do a slide drawing question and have your staff or teachers circle or mark where they fall on a range of emotions. You could also do a word cloud question type, have everyone submit an emoji. That way it's super visible and easy to see the overall feeling from your audience. For a little bit more honesty and comfortableness, you can do a short answer question type. Go ahead and in PowerPoint edit mode, you can hide those participant names. That way everyone can remain anonymous and answer a little bit more freely. These valuable questions can help create a better working environment for everyone involved in your workplace. When discussing changes, new ideas, or you just need opinions from your colleagues or your staff, ClassPoint can help provide you with a full picture view of what they're thinking. Instead of taking up time to only hear from a select few members of your audience, ClassPoint can take up the same amount of time, but you get more responses. You get to hear from every single person in your meeting. So you can go ahead and do a simple short answer question type for a little bit more detail in the responses. If you have a pretty big audience for this meeting, you can go ahead and hide those responses. That way you're not overwhelmed by 100 responses being submitted at once. You can just go ahead, save those for later, and review and digest them post-meeting. However, if you do have time, you can use the pick a name feature. That way, you can just click on any of the boxes to call on a participant and have them explain their short answer question in a little bit more detail. For a quicker, easier, and faster way to grasp the opinions of your audience members, you can just do a simple word cloud or quick poll question type. Once the main goal of the meeting is achieved, there's most likely some action steps or some tasks that need to be taken care of next. ClassPoint can help you assign people to the tasks needed. If you want to do it randomly, you can go ahead and use the pick a name feature. This way, you can click on the number of boxes that correspond to the number of people that are needed for each task. For example, if we have 3 different tasks and there should be 2 people for each team, you can just go ahead and select any 2 boxes, write those 2 names down, let them know that they're paired together, and then continue on for the same way for the other groups. An easy way to add a little taste of professional development and learning into your meetings is by having teachers, staff, or colleagues share a success story. So whether that's information on lesson plans, inspiring work, solutions to a relatable problem, any information on any new tech tools that they're using in the classroom, or if they handle the unique situation really well that other people can really learn something from. So any of these success stories or anything that can be shared for all the rest of the audience members to learn something and implement it into their work in the future. So with ClassPoint, this can be done through a short answer question. You can have staff share a success story, or you can create a ritual. Instead of having them share a detailed success story, they can just do a short summary. Then one person on the staff can be invited to share the bigger picture and really teach everyone about how that helped them in the future in the next meeting. So after that next meeting, everyone can take away those lessons and move forwards. The last way that you can use ClassPoint in your meetings is to use it for surveys. You can survey your audience, collect feedback and opinions. That way you can get a better and accurate representation of their thoughts and lead to better discussions for the future. So with ClassPoint, we can do a multiple choice question type and then turn on competition mode. So we're using competition mode here, not because it's a competition, but actually because we want to export the data. So emphasize to your users that it's not a competition and that they should answer honestly. But with ClassPoint Pro, if you upgrade, you can actually export all of the data from your ClassPoint competition mode questions. This way, in Excel, we can better review and analyze all of the feedback from our audience. Then we can formulate an action plan and a strategy for moving forwards. So those are our 6 ways that you guys can use ClassPoint in your meetings for better engagement and interactivity. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you didn't hit that subscribe button at the beginning, go ahead, do it now, and I'll see you next time.